Alright guys, we are back with another OPO 7 tier list. Now this is going to be a little interesting. I don't know how many of you guys like fantasy football. I know it's not really my thing, I didn't grow up with it, but I know it's huge in the States, and I have a lot of friends who like it, and I have a lot of friends who play One Piece, so I thought I'd mix the two. So this is three of my friends. I've either met them in locals, played them at tournaments, or just met Drew online. We're going to be running our first One Piece fantasy draft, and this is going to be for the Nationals coming up in Dallas. We'll be picking based upon who we think is going to win the tournaments, or we're going to get points based upon who does well. So let's start with introductions. The man needs no intro, Side Killer, the first viral video we've had, the RP Luffy, king of the RP Luffy. How's it going, man?
Oh, it's pretty good. Not too bad. I mean, I wouldn't say needs no introduction because, like, I mean, sadly, the deck has not, or my deck has not topped any main events besides, I guess, a Treasure Cup store one. But overall, just as to keep it short, a red purple Luffy has started off at the bottom of the barrel, in my opinion, from set five. And as each set has continued going on, set six with Gear 5 Luffy, set seven with an EB with Mr. Twos, and additional support like Shanks and other cards. And now with set seven with Dragon, and soon set eight. I believe that the red purple Luffy crowd will love it because it's only going to get better. That's starting set eight.
So Sammy and Panda, I know this is you guys' first video, but Sai and I made a video, and Sai just shared his deck list, and there was like I think 7,000 views. And he just had built like a cult following. So at the end of this, we're going to talk about your social medias and anything that you want to showcase. But have fun. I'm so glad you guys are here. Next up on the list, Sammy is a player in Florida who plays in the local scene in Perfect Rares. A friend of mine. They play RP Luffy, and they've been destroying. Right now, they're number one in their local leaderboard. And Sammy is a Twitch streamer. So Sammy, how's it going? You want to do a quick intro about who you are and a little about yourself?
Yeah. I've been playing since early set four. Really got into the game after randomly finding packs at Target the same day 151 Pokemon set dropped. I found set four packs. Yeah, I've really been loving collecting and playing the game, streaming on Twitch, and I actually saw that red purple Luffy video you guys did, and it's really funny. I run a pretty similar list, and just a really fun deck to run. I don't think it's super linear. Every game is pretty different, and it's super high rolly, which I find like really fun. You can have the best days ever with it and just like terrible matchups, terrible days, but we play for fun at the end of the day, so I'm having a blast.
Awesome. All right, last but not least, Panda Master. Panda is one of the best bonding players I know. They play in a very competitive local scene in, I believe it's called, not Crossing, what do you call it? Perfect Rares? Is that
Yeah.
My brain farted, but Panda Master, man, that local scene has so many serial Luffy winners. I think there's like 18 serial Luffys won in that one room. And Panda Master like destroys with Bonnie. So Panda, I reached out, we had some really fun games, and I was like, hey,
Yeah.
let's be friends. And then now they're part of this fantasy draft. Panda Master, make your mark. Here we go.
Hi, I play Bonnie. I started about in set three, like the middle of it. I actually went to that. The card shop that I'm playing at now is the card shop I first went to. It's like the first card shop I've ever been to. This is one of my first card games. I played Pokemon for a while, and then I switched to this. I played Zoro from set three all the way to the end of EBO 1. So that was some pretty rough days in between, like set four, the ban list. That sucked.
Oh yeah, I agree.
Sakazuki made my life miserable, but it was really fun. Like throughout, like playing like a past like set five, it was probably like a rogue. I would consider like more of a rogue deck. So it was really fun, like finding different tech cards to play in it, and like what you can do to counter like the meta.
100%. Yeah. So these are our candidates for this Nationals tier list. So we're gonna just walk through like the rules. Each person's gonna get a turn to pick a leader who they believe is going to perform well at the Nationals. Now, there are a lot of tier lists, so if you can see here, based upon Limitless TCG, of a lot of leaders that performed well previously in tournaments throughout BO7. Now, that doesn't mean that these leaders are going to necessarily win the tournament, but it's very high odds. Now, what we're going to be doing is taking turns, and we're going to pick the order by a random spin. Whoever goes first gets 30 seconds each to pick. Now, let's first determine our pick order. This is going to be a random pick, and I know pick order is really important, but you never know. It's Nationals. Anybody can win. And Let's see who goes first. Oh my gosh, this is rigged. Okay, AussieCon's first. Okay, but don't worry.
Hey,
What we're gonna do is I might be first round 1, but round 2 I'll be last, and it's just gonna keep going back and forth between like who is picking. So I'll go first here. I'm already on the number 1. So spinning next.
I'd even argue that first pick might not even be the best, especially with how competitive like the top 5 leaders are right now.
Oh, 100%.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, Cycler already's second there, so we're gonna hide that choice there. Who's gonna be third and fourth? Yeah, being last is not bad at all. I agree
Yeah.
with you.
2 picks in a row. That's
Oh,
Yeah.
I already know my pick because if this is post-ban tournament, oh, it's an easy pick for me.
Okay, so funny enough, I had this in order before I even started. I don't know how. I just like guessed. Well, gentlemen, are you ready for the first? I don't know if anyone else has done this. The first One Piece fantasy draft for nationals. Are you ready?
Oh,
Yeah.
100%. My set 1 knowledge for this, so we're good.
Oh my gosh, I am ready. I'll be setting this timer here. You guys won't see it on your end, but you'll be able to hear it. So let me set this sound up here. AussieCon on the clock, starting now. Okay, so I'm a little biased. I have 30 seconds. I know there's so many good leaders, like Black, Yellow, Luffy, like Bonnie, like all these things. Lucci's still going to be good. But one of my friends plays an L, and he's one of the
no.
best players ever. So I'm going to trust my business partner, Pete.
No,
I believe he's going to take it home. I'm going to
Oh,
trust.
no
That's
way.
my
No.
lock-in pick.
no.
And that is my 30 seconds. Killer, you are on the clock. 30 seconds.
Oh man, this is easy. With the red purple law being banned, there's only one leader who's going to be in the top 10 or top 8, I should say, and take the tournament. In my opinion, it's easily the most hated deck that I think everyone hates playing against. It's Nami. Nami for
Mm.
sure.
Nami.
I hate playing that deck. There's just nothing fun about
Yeah.
Nami.
Wow. Okay. All right. That's locked in. All right. Next is Sammy, starting now.
Yeah, so especially being a post-ban tournament, I think it easily takes the mantle now. It used to be a little of a debate, but definitely takes the mantle as the best black deck. And it has a pretty decent matchup, and now you can go wide and swing 7s. Give me Moria.
Moria. Wow.
Ooh,
that's
that's
I-
nice.
that's
we're
wasn't
all
expecting that.
spicy today.
Yeah, that was you had me on the second half there. You know?
Panda Master on the clock. Let's go.
This might be a little biased, but I'm gonna take Bonnie.
Yo.
I think Bonnie has some really good matchups post ban, especially because you get more freedom with the deck with RP Law not being there.
Oh, very true.
And I think it does good into Nami. It does good into Enel. It does good into Lucci sometimes.
Are you attending Dallas? Because if you're attending, I would have picked Bonnie too. Like you're really good.
Yeah, no, I will not be attending unfortunately, but I think it definitely has a good chance of winning.
All right, I'm on the clock, starting now. Okay, so we all missed the best leader. I don't know
Is
if
it
you saw
Panda
my
up
last
again?
tier list video.
Oh yeah. Is that
Oh.
Panda?
Oh no, Panda.
Oh,
yeah,
that's
you're right.
right.
Oh, I
Exactly.
almost
Kinda.
cheated. Panda, you get another chance. Here we go. 30 seconds.
All right, well, I might just have stolen your pick. My next pick was gonna be Black Yellow Luffy.
Yeah.
Oh, that's my pick too. I was gonna pick that next.
Wow. Yeah, going fifth is really nice. Dang.
Yeah, I think Black Yellow Luffy once again has some really good matchups with RP Law being gone. Like, you're not there's not as much rush in the format. It's a lot. I think it's a lot slower in my opinion. Like, and then all of the other like decks that like really struggle against. Like, if you just bring your leader up to 9, and wall yourself, you can just like, it's really good in my opinion.
True.
I don't know what to say, but it's just really good.
Sammy,
Just
you
put
are
that in my
on
mouth.
the clock.
All right. Law was a gatekeeper of this deck. It actually just topped a treasure cup, I think, this past weekend. Give me Reiju. I think Reiju has a lot of potential, especially with the Porsche support she got. And it's fast. It has a decent matchup into Nami. It can go wide enough to beat Enel and Bonnie. And it's too fast for Moria, in my opinion. I like Reiju a lot.
Ooh,
All right,
yeah,
Rage, you're locked in.
very
Great
solid.
picks. Great picks. 30 seconds, Killer.
Oh, well, the next easiest one to pick based off of meta, it's going to have to be Lucci. Well, actually, you know what? Now that I think about it, I guess no, I'd still probably go with Lucci, even with the post ban and having their stage taken away. There's still easy ways to kind of mitigate that, like with soap sheeps. You can add more ice ages, maybe other character cards, maybe as well. But yeah, I think that's going to be the next one for me.
Yeah, I agree. I think it plays differently, but it's still super strong.
100%. All right, so I'm on the clock. Let's see. This is tough because there's so many good leaders, but I almost want to go rogue. I do get 2 picks though, so I think I can play a little safe with this. Oh, I can't believe I'm picking this. Okay, yeah, I have to pick it. I'm picking category. I'm sorry. No,
Look at this guy, all
No.
these yellows. What is going on?
no RP law. Category 10 drop. 10 drops. Category destroys Reiju now. Like, okay, not that I know how to do it, but my friend Peeps does. So I think there's so much potential for category in the slow meta, and I'm just a yellow fan, so I think they're gonna be good. I'm on the clock again, so let me pick another pick. Man, this is actually really nice.
Wouldn't they go Sammy? Because you already did the first. Then
Oh,
Panda,
yeah,
then
you're
Sammy, or
right.
myself. One
No,
of
no,
us.
Cycler. You're
Yeah,
right. You're right.
whoever is next.
No, actually, no. I'll be going again because Panda went.
Yeah, because I got to go
Fourth and
twice,
then
so back to him, it would go twice, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay,
Yeah.
so I'll just give myself 10 seconds. 15 seconds starting now. Oh, let's see. So many good picks. Ugh. I want to pick this one, but like I'm trying to think if I'm missing something. No, it's just too good. It's just too good. Wait, where are you? I can't even see it here. Yeah, I'll just go Dofi. Dofi is just such a staple.
That is very good.
A good Dofi player, man, can just do wonders. All right, next on the clock, Psykiller.
It's getting tough because now the list is getting a little shorter here. My honest opinion, biased opinion, I would pick Red Purple Luffy, but I know there's other options, and almost 0 people freaking play the deck. So I'd probably have to go with one of the rogue decks I think people would play. It's probably going to be Vegapunk. I think with Red Purple Law being out of the mix and not being able to like bottom deck all of Vegapunk's like kit, I think it has a chance. I mean, not the best, but you know, until set 8. But I don't know.
All
That's
right.
just a solid pick.
Sammy, 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm surprised it hasn't been picked yet. Let's go with the OG Law, Red Green. He already got a result in this 07 meta. I won a regional, and
Oh yeah, that's
I think
true.
with the right pilot, it's really strong. And I think those kind of players are going to be at Nats.
All right, locked in. Panda Master, 2 picks.
So for my first pick, I'm actually going to go with Purple Luffy, the 05 one.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Solid.
I think with RP Law being gone, you don't really have to worry about getting rushed down so fast. You can afford to take the life for Dawn. I think you rush down a lot of the slower decks, which definitely helps. Like, really, your only bad matchup, in my opinion, would probably be something like Black Yellow Luffy. But Magellan just throws off the curve so much.
Yeah, Magellan's a great card.
Oh yeah, that's true.
30 seconds. Next pick.
For my next pick, I think I am going to go with. Sorry, hold on. I think I'm going to go with Dragon.
Dragon. Oh, spicy.
I very much like rush decks. They're probably one of my favorite decks to play.
Yeah, super fun.
I think just like having like the 2 extra Dawn with the leader ability, like moving the 2 Dawn, it's just like it does wonders. I think it's just like you like I said, kind of like with something with Purple Luffy, you can kind of just rush down before other decks aren't able to set up. And if we're gonna plan to see a lot of Namis, a rush deck might actually be like probably one of the plays.
Sammy, 30 seconds.
Yeah, I'm seeing this one a lot more on the sim a little bit. I think Lucci being nerfed and obviously Law being banned. I think it's starting to come out to play a little more. Give me green, black, Pearl. I think.
Oh
she's
yeah,
a
I have
contender.
been seeing that. Yeah, it's a good point there.
Psykiller, 30 seconds.
But I think in the hands of a good pilot, one that's we hate to see it as well, just like Nami, at least I do. It's definitely green yellow Yamato. There is nothing fun about a double banish Nami or the our famous 8K, 9K, 8K swing if they go turn 1 or something, or 9K.
Yeah.
And you're like, oh, I can't defend that, lose 2 life. So yeah.
All right, I'm on the clock, 30 seconds. Looking at the list and looking at who we expect to play, there's a leader that I think is still I know black is so prevalent, but okay, let me go the safe pick first. I'll go Boa. Yeah, same reason as Dofi. I'm the yellow blue fan. Super good, has a lot of capabilities. Next 30 seconds. I'm actually gonna go a little crazy on this one. I can't believe I'm picking it. Foxy.
That is
Man, that's
interesting.
I know a player who's going to Nats who plays Foxy and is the most amazing player, destroys everybody. And I'm like, holy crap. They only lose to Lucci with this island stage. And I'm like, all right, I'm expecting something crazy. But let's see. Psykiller.
Oh man, that's getting harder. Dang. I'd probably, I guess the next safe bet would probably be Whitebeard. Yeah, I figure Whitebeard, he's been good since, not been good, but since set 3 he was so dominant, even in set 2. And watching him rise to power and then eventually fall, it was pretty rough. But with red purple law out of the way, it'll be a little harder for players to like knock out those characters on the board for power or I guess cost reduction. And yeah, he just hits hard. And all those resources too.
Sammy, 30 seconds.
All right. Ooh, this is a tough one. I think this is kind of a big skill check deck, but I think red yellow Sabo can be really strong with the right pilot. And I think it's rogue, but it's also pretty close to being like really good in my opinion. And I think somebody's going to figure it out. And that's one of those decks people like to bring to big tournaments and be different and do pretty decently with.
Yeah, it's not easy to fight against with those Karasus. Oh my goodness.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
The worst matchup for red purple Luffy too.
Oh yeah. I went against, I don't know if you guys know Pete, the big head judge guy. But yeah, we played at a local recently just to have fun. He cooked me with that deck.
Yeah.
Panda Master, 2 picks.
I think for my first pick, this might be a little bit of a rogue choice, but I'm gonna go with black blue Rebecca.
Interesting.
I mean, as we all know, black and blue is just such a broken color combo. With access to cards like Gravity Blade and stuff like that, it's just like the cost reduction of Gravity Blade is just going to be super good. I think if you dodge the rush matchups, I think you're going to be pretty solid.
Next 30 seconds. Next pick.
Next pick, I think I am going to go with Promo Sakazuki. Pretty much the same reason. I just like the color combo is really good. Yeah. And that's all I have to say for that.
I played Sakazuki in like the last nationals I went to, and I was like really close to winning each match, but like someone got lucky on me, or someone like had to like take back a move. I'm like, it's potential. Same reason as you're on the black and blue bet. But Sammy, you're up.
All right, this one, I'd say it's closer. It should have been drafted earlier, maybe. I don't know, but with the right pilot again, it's really good. We have a friend at Locals, Alex, who's insane with it. Give me a Lakers Croc.
Oh yeah,
Nice.
That's right. That is pretty good.
Side killer.
Okay. I think I've seen like a lot of tournaments where, I mean, not me personally, but I don't know. I just hear about it. I'm just gonna have to go with Black Luffy.
No, I was so excited.
Which one is that one? Is that the same as the other one?
Oh, you're thinking the other one. Got it. Sorry. My
Yeah, because I
fault.
don't know if that specific one. I don't think it's out yet, is it?
It's out.
Yeah, that one just came out like 2 weeks ago.
Oh
Yeah.
I don't even know what that card does.
Too late.
Okay, I'll take
Picks
it.
locked. Okay, so for the same reason, this Black Luffy, oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys faced it or face someone who's like really good at it. You can't get rid of their board. You can't get to kill it. You can't bottom deck it. It's insane. And they have like such a high value and they're 5 life. Oh my gosh. This Luffy, A tier.
Oh my goodness,
it seems really strong.
Oh wait, that's the one you wanted to pick? Okay, I'll switch.
It's okay, you can keep it.
No.
That's my lack of leader knowledge.
No, you're good.
I just remembered one of the Black Luffys was doing really well. No, just take it. Just take it.
Nah,
You're the host. You're the host.
No,
That's
are you
fine.
sure? Because this is what you meant, though. This is what
I mean.
meant.
I got the Nami pick. I pretty much already won this fantasy draft.
Okay. All right. As long as you're okay. Okay. Next 30 seconds. Next one is there's so many good leaders here. I don't know if you saw one of the videos I posted, but there was an ace player who does black, blue, yellow ace. And I think blue, yellow ace has so many tool sets, especially with the little brothers combos. Super good. And if we're this far in, I'm drafting. This might be a Tom Brady of this panel, but that's me.
Okay.
There's blue and yellow.
Side killer.
Dang, it's getting harder. I'm gonna just go with the safe pick of the green Captain Kid. Yeah, can't go wrong with the double swing.
Oh, yeah. Super good. Sammy.
I'm going with this one. We actually had someone at a stored treasure cup get second place with this. Give me Green Oot. I think she's really fast. If you avoid blue decks, pudding destroys this deck, but if you avoid blue decks, you're in a pretty good spot. It's hard to take down.
Very true.
100%.
The swarm is too strong.
So Panda, what we're going to do is give you 30 seconds for your first pick, but after that, we're going to do every other pick now, 15 seconds. 30 seconds.
All right. For my first pick, I'm going to go with Bello Betty, red, yellow.
Yeah, that's...
If you high roll with this deck, it is your opponent just can't play the game.
No, it's
your opponent gets punished for swinging if you hit triggers right.
Yeah.
And I just think kind of like anything rush could actually win, in my opinion.
Oh,
no,
100%.
I agree. Solid.
All right, 15 seconds starting now.
All right, and then I just love Rush so much. I'm gonna believe in my boy. I'm gonna believe in Zoro. I think Red Zoro could do it. I don't believe in him very much, but he definitely could.
All right, Sammy, 15 seconds.
Let's go blue, yellow, queen.
All right, Side Killer, 15. Let's go.
All right, well, if anyone's learned anything or at least watched any videos, I'm gonna have to go with my boy, Red Purple Luffy, man.
I was surprised that's still up there. Dang.
I was too.
All right, 15 seconds. I'm on the clock. I feel like any black leader has so much potential, but are people even going to play it? Like, wouldn't they pick Lucci instead? I got 7
Yeah.
seconds left. The meta's slow. Let's try Gurple Dofi for my first one. Next one, 15 seconds. Man, I don't know if someone's going to pilot this, but if someone does it well, it's so good. It's such a good... Oh, you know what? I'll put Odin. Odin's safe. Never mind. I'll go to the other one next. 15 seconds. Side Killer.
Oh God, shoot, Don Quixote. There you go, the Don Quixote blocker leader. That one. Next to this, yeah, that one.
Sammy, 15 seconds.
Let's go red, black, Sabo.
So good. Panda, 15.
I think I am going to go with blue green Sanji Zoro,
Yeah, so good.
and then 15 seconds in the next one. I will go with red ace. I think red ace. Not being able to get any characters removed, I think is good. You don't play any characters.
Sammy.
I'm gonna take purple starter deck Kaido.
No, that's my pick. That was my
He's
next
gonna
one.
be awesome next set, but I know
Oh,
a few
it's gonna be
people
so
who ball out with him.
Oh man,
Side Killer.
probably Red Luffy. Sometimes that deck's still pretty solid with that extra rested on.
All right. I'm on the clock. 10 seconds. There's so many good options, but I'm going to go a little rogue. I'm going to pick blue Crocodile. First one. Second one, I'm just going to assume there's someone that plays it really well. Vivi.
Oh,
Yeah,
Side
that's
killer.
good. That's good. I've been cooked by it before. I'm gonna go with that green yellow Arlong.
Oh, yeah. It's so good.
Yeah, those extra summons. Oh God, it's so
They're
hard.
just like Bello Betty kind of too.
Yeah, pretty much.
Sammy.
Give me Hody Jones for the memes.
Yo. And the dreams. Panda.
I'm gonna go with blue Ivankov.
Yeah, solid.
Next.
Next 15, I think I am going to go with black red Garp.
Ooh, nice.
I've been trying to sauce that deck out for a long
Yeah.
time. It's
It's
such a
cool.
good deck.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Sammy.
Let's go with, it's not anywhere near the best yellow deck, but it's still strong. Yellow Big Mom.
Oh, yeah. Side Killer.
dang. You know what? Iceberg. Iceberg. It's pretty strong. It's actually pretty strong.
I'm on the clock. Kuro, I think, has potential. They can just double swing at you. That's always scary. Next on the clock, Hannibal, a lot of potential. I think Hannibal in the right hands can really catch people off guard. There's someone I know who plays it well, but hopefully, I don't know if they'll bring it to Nats, but we'll see. Eye Killer.
All right. I will go with my set 2 leader, and it was also my set 3. I'm gonna go with Smoker.
Smoker. Sammy.
I don't think it really matters too much at this point. So let's go Kid. Purple red.
Oh, all right. Panda.
I'm gonna go with the other black Lucci, 031.
Another
Double
15
swing.
seconds.
Then I am going to go with Isho, the green black one.
Oh, Sammy.
Let's go yellow black Big Mom. You think with that color pool it'd be better, but it's not.
Side Killer.
I'm gonna go with red purple Uta. The ramp on that is still pretty good, just as good as Luffy.
I really like
Actually.
it.
Yeah.
All right, I'm on the clock. I'm going to go Sanji for the dreams. The summon units like crazy. Next 15 seconds. I don't know if someone's going to cook with this, but I just feel like there's someone who likes this deck and is going to just bring it for some reason and maybe top. Magellan, Killer.
I'm thinking, red green Luffy. Actually, I think I've seen somebody sauce it up.
Sammy.
Let's go with Z, purple black. I like that color.
Oh, yeah.
I'm just choosing colors.
Yeah.
Panda.
I'm gonna go with Blurple Kaido.
Yo.
Ooh, wow.
15 seconds.
Then we'll just go. I mean, just anything black in general is good. We'll go Sakazuki, starter deck leader.
Sammy.
Let's go with, I don't know, give me Shanks, I guess. Purple Shanks.
Sammy's the
Hot
man about the meme.
Bottom of the
The
barrel
dream. Side Killer.
I guess I don't even know what some of these old ones do anymore. I guess King, why not? Whatever. Purple King.
All right. So let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we have one last round left. This is going to be our last pick starting now. I get, I think, 2. So let me do the first one. I think yellow's just so good at times with the 10 drop. I made a really fun deck with Yamato, but I don't know if I'm ever going to post that. I'll be too judged. 10 seconds. Let's do Crocodile. Side Killer. Last pick.
You know what? Rest in peace. We'll play. I guess I'll just pick red purple off.
Okay. I mean, yeah. Sammy.
He's a protagonist. Give me blue Luffy.
Yeah. And Panda.
I'm gonna go with black yellow Kiros. I think that's what you say his name.
All right. So All right, all right. So that is our pick, everyone. How are you feeling about your list? You're feeling pretty confident?
Oh yeah, 100%. Nami all the way.
I would say so. I think Black Hero, Luffy, and Bonnie really have a good chance.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, I
It all
agree.
comes down to matchups, you know. Nami, I feel like, is good into everything, so it all depends on what she sees her RNG, and yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting. I think we all got our first like 4 picks. All have a really strong chance to do well.
Yeah,
Yeah, 100%.
My pick's a
Agreed.
little biased because my friend plays in L, and I'm gonna play Katakuri if I make it in. So I'm just like rooting for us really hard.
Yeah, I think Anel is a good pick, though. Obviously, it won last year, and it's only gotten better. And like, yeah, I don't know. It's just so persistent, you know.
No, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, the Lucci stage would just kill so many like potential of like your big bodies. It just dies. But without the
Yeah.
stage, it's very inconsistent to get rid of his like 8 drops, 10 drops. And with
Yeah, right.
Katakuri, like you can't bottom deck my Parasparrows anymore, so I can just like abuse that like crazy.
You do have Soap Sheep though. I mean, Soap Sheep is solid because as a trigger, you can discard a card and then -2 to 2 characters. So like, yeah, you hate not have the conditional like unlimited stage reduction, but I mean, for a 1 cost to be able to -2 to 2 targets makes it a little bit easier for definitely getting out that Ralph Lucci, 4 cost character effect.
Definitely. Soap Sheep Sabo too is a nasty combo.
Yeah.
All
yeah,
right,
the 10
gentlemen.
cost. Oh, sorry.
Oh no, after you Panda. Go ahead.
So the 10 cost. The 10 cost. Oh, never mind. I don't know why I'm thinking of Sabo. I'm thinking of the 10 cost 8. Never mind.
No, Ace is so good. Well, gentlemen, before we close, any last thoughts? Any last, notes about your tier list? Like, if all 4 different, if all 4 of these categories were like all in a fight, like you feel pretty good about your group?
Yeah, I would say so. I think Bonnie, like in my opinion, has probably one of the highest chances because I feel like it has a really good matchup into everything. Playing the 8 cost Rosinante, the 10 cost Dofi. You can play the 8 cost Kid. You can play the Hody Jones. Hody Jones is a super good game finisher. Like I know some people struggle against it, but I think Bonnie has a pretty good matchup into Nami if you can see the pieces. Obviously, if you don't see the pieces, it's just over.
Yeah, no, I agree. Bonnie is definitely a solid pick. I mean, realistically, like being able to rest pretty much anything on the board every single turn when you get the correct cards in hand.
Yeah.
It's just too good, especially with 9 cost Zoro as well. If you drop that down and nobody can answer that, just being able to let it swing, well, technically 3 times, it's pretty much that's already the game winner right there because there's no recovery after 3 swings from Zoro.
Yeah.
Definitely. The way I see it, I think Bonnie doesn't have like an incredible matchup into anything like auto wins, but it doesn't have any like auto losses like Moria and Lucci versus Black Yellow Luffy. I think it's pretty 50-50 or 60-40 into most decks.
Yeah. If I had to choose, oh yeah, no, go ahead.
Oh no, sorry. I think if there's a lot of Black Yellow Luffy, I think Bonnie definitely thrives. I think with the flexibility in Bonnie's deck list now, the RP law is gone. You play more 5 costs, and just chaining 5 costs against on Black Yellow Luffy's Tendon turn, or what it would be Tendon turn, absolutely just like annihilates the deck.
Big time.
Oh, which 5 costs? I'm actually curious.
The 5 cost. Oh, sorry, the 5 cost Bonnie, the one that freezes a character or a Don.
Yeah.
You play the 8 cost Rosinante into the 5 cost Bonnie. You build a board and you just deny them of the Moria 2 baby plays.
Interesting. Okay,
Actually huge because Luffy needs the 2 Dawn to attach to the leader and the 8 for the Moria.
Oh, I see. You use it for the Dawn. Oh,
yeah, you freeze the Dawn so they can't go to 10.
Wow, that's actually really solid.
I was gonna say, like, without Law bottom decking on Lucci with their stage, your Hawken looks really comfortable.
Yeah. The only unfortunate thing though is I have, based off my testing that I've done, I do believe, or Lucci runs a lot more finger pistol. I think that's what it's called, the 4 cost event.
Yeah, they have it. Yeah.
Yeah, and then I've also seen an increase in Stussy, which is really bad.
Yeah. Oh, I know that thing's not fun.
Yeah, but
yeah, if I had to take a guess, I would probably go with like, our typical, just because of the way the history of like American meta or NA meta is compared to the Japanese. Of course, Japan being ahead of us by like 1 set, we basically essentially copied, the meta from Japan for the past like 6 sets or technically 5.5, I guess 6. But it's only recently, which is the most fun part, and I've always been telling this to like newcomers, in being from like set 1 all the way to here being set 8 soon. This is the first 2 sets we've had where we actually separated finally from the Japan meta. because starting in set 7, we lost the Sakazuki, which gatekeeped lots of these decks. And now starting set 8, Red Purple Law gatekeeped again, like a ton of other decks. So we're going to see a huge increase in decks that normally would have never been played. Just like how we saw this set. Like, even though Bonnie is an extremely powerful deck, when Sakazuki was around, Bonnie, it was whatever. It was strong, but the Sakazuki just, essentially just gatekeeps that deck and Dofi, it gatekeeped everything. And same with Red Purple Law. So I'm super excited for set 8 and like how the meta will shift for America.
I know you mentioned your Discord group. You want to just talk about it real quick, Psykiller? And then we'll go down the line if you guys also have any social media you want to share.
So yeah, I just have like a simple Discord. It just was like, I used to stream a long time ago when I was younger called Drunken Gaming Twitch, but I'm too old to do that. It's so hard to play and drink all the time. So yeah, I just had that Discord, and then over time, like in our local scene from set 1 all the way to set 8, I just kind of invited the chill people, onto my Discord in our local area from multiple different stores. And yeah, we have like a little marketplace on there. We just, shoot it with the memes and talk about deck lists and builds and, all that fun stuff. But overall, it's still a gaming server, so it's not just that. We all play like different games. But,
if you're in the Riverside area, definitely a group you should join. Psykiller, if you haven't seen the last video, really knowledgeable about the One Piece scene, very supportive. I know they help each other out with trades and all the above. Riverside, California, definitely join this community. I'll put a link on the video as well. All right, Sammy. I know you are a Twitch streamer now.
Yeah. I started streaming last week. I just kind of streaming my grind for Madison, Wisconsin regionals. I'm Zamboni29 on Twitch, and that's Zamboni just like the hockey ice scraping machine. And yeah, every time I win a game, I rip a pack on stream. Nice. Until that becomes too expensive to continue doing. But yeah, it's been really fun, and I'm like keep a total record for my stream and how many wins we're at. I think right now we are, where'd it go? We're 29-12 right now on stream, so we're having a good time, having fun, and chatting a lot of One Piece.
Sweet. Now, Panda, I don't know if you have a social content, but if you do, I'd love to hear about it. And if not, no worries as well.
I do not have a social content. However, I would like to shout out my local card shop, Perfect Rares. Definitely a very, very competitive place. It's very fun every week. Super nice group of people. But yeah, like I said before, it's super competitive there. I go there, I try my best. Sometimes I do decent, sometimes I get my butt kicked. But
where's that located?
It's located in Artesia, California.
Oh, okay, cool, nice. Yeah. Down the ways.
Yeah.
I honestly think the best Black Yellow Luffy player, Sammy. Yeah, the owner of the place. He's like one of the best Black Yellow Luffy players ever. Every event he goes to, he tops pretty much, which is insane.
Cool. Nice.
Yeah. So it's definitely it can sound like a very threatening place, but everyone's really cool. Everyone's really chill.
Plus, they got a boba shop right next door.
So yeah.
Yeah, that definitely is a plus.
All right. Well, Sai, Sammy, Panda, thank you guys so much for attending this Nationals fantasy draft. I hope you guys had fun. And if you guys haven't already, here's the links for the Discord group, the Twitch stream, and the local scene Perfect Rare shout out. I hope you guys are excited for Nats. I'll be there attending and can't wait to see it. Thank you guys so much, and be sure to like, subscribe. Don't forget, we'll be setting up the Patreon soon. The link will be coming, but thank you guys, and hope to see you on the next one.